What's going on, guys? Today we're in a little town called Tarboro, North Carolina, which is about 30 miles east of where I currently live. This is a town I grew up in, actually, in the late 70s, early 80s. But you know, my dad, he loved roses and flowers and trees, and actually right across the street from this house I'm at now, there was an old man who had a barber shop in his garage. And that's where my dad would carry me to get my hair cut. But also there he had Japanese maple trees, and they would reproduce all the time. And he would sell the little trees for like $1. My dad would get some every time we went. But seeing these, and they got some little volunteers that reminded me of a story. These Japanese maples are just stunning. They're one of my favorite trees. But you can see they got these little helicopter seeds on them. If you get the right pair of trees, the helicopter seeds will produce and go out, and they'll make little trees. But the little barber shop across the street from here, my dad would get the trees every time that he'd come, and he ended up with a lot of them. He planted them all around our house and gave them to my grandma, who lives down near Wilmington, and my grandma planted several of them, and they started making little trees. And you know, back then people had great big families, so my grandma had, you know, lots of brothers and sisters, and my grandfather did too. And so they all got little trees. And so those little trees made it out all over the state. Little trees like that. Little volunteer. I still can ride by the house I grew up in, and I can see that the little trees have become big trees. My dad's gone now, but those trees are still there. And those trees that he gave my grandma, and hers reproduced, and she sent them all over the state. So these little trees traveled all over the state from right across the street from here. And I would be willing to bet that these trees also came from those trees across the street there. So this is what I'm going to do today. Before I clean this big plant bed out and spray some of these weeds out of it, I'm going to take some of these little trees. I'm going to take one home and plant it. I'm going to take a few others and share them. Keep these little trees moving. Thanks for watching, guys.